This is Jeff's first bow hunt with my longtime friend J.R. Dienst, and he's anxious to get started. But since he and cameraman Matt Tandy aren't familiar with J.R.'s hunting area, they decide to spend the first morning sitting atop a high hill observing deer activity. Sometime after sunup, they spot this nice buck chasing an obviously hot doe.
Jeff, there's a buck running a doe right out there.
It's a sure sign the rut is kicking into gear. Later on in the day, Jeff heads into the cover of a nearby river bottom to scout for a place to hang his stand for the next morning's hunt. He's encouraged by the amount of fresh buck sign in the area.
All right, everybody. Here we are in Kansas. It's early November. We're in the morning stand here. Just got in. We're set up over a big travel area here. Like most areas in Kansas, not a lot of trees. There's just kind of a tree line they pass through. We're going to give it a shot. We're in the same stand that my brother Greg actually killed his buck out of last year, and I believe that was a morning hunt also. So gonna give this a shot this morning. It's supposed to get like 70 degrees today, but it's cold this morning. It's darn cold. We got about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, and it's 32 degrees. So we're thinking morning hunt might be the answer. Might get 2 or 3 hours in the morning before it starts warming up. So stay with us. We'll take you along.
Just a few minutes after Jeff gets settled, bucks start cruising through the opening right in front of him.
In Pursuit with Greg Miller is brought to you by the Flip Flop Grill for the world's best grilled chicken.
This small buck that's right below Jeff's stand suddenly goes on alert. Jeff turns to see what the deer is looking at. But
What a buck. Feel a little bit of that, man. That's unbelievable again. Kansas. First morning we've hunted here again. We're in a stand set here. It's early morning, as you can see. The sun's just starting to come up. Almost identical time to what we killed the Missouri buck at. That is a freaking hog right there. Looks like a big 5x4, third buck we've seen. He's big. He's a good one. That's what we came to Kansas for. We got to thank JR, man. It's an awesome spot he's got here. Believe it or not, this is the same exact stand site that Greg killed his buck out of last year, according to JR. We got in here, put a camera stand up yesterday. Got in here before daylight this morning. As you can see by how we're dressed, it's quite cold. I think my cameraman's about froze this morning. So, third buck we've seen. 2 in a row, a few days apart, dropping on film. Kansas, Missouri. I'm ecstatic. I don't know what to say. Oh my heavens. Look at this buck. Look at this buck. Oh. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Look at that deer. Big 6x5 it looks like. He's maybe got one broke off there. He was a 6x6. He's got a little sticker off his G2, a little sticker off his brow. Big heavy beaded bases. Wow. It'll work for me. Unbelievable hunt this morning. Again, we got in here. This is our first morning hunt. We're in a stand actually that Greg hunted last year, killed his buck out of. We set a camera stand in here yesterday. We got in here. It's supposed to be real warm today. They're talking like 70 degrees. It's cold this morning though. 32 degrees when we got here, about 50-mile-an-hour wind, and we're actually up there shivering. It was cold, even for Wisconsin boys. But we got it done early. Third buck we saw this morning. They got bigger as they went along, and I wasn't going to wait to get them any bigger than this one. So, just like it's meant to be. I don't know what else you can say. I mean, you hunt hard all fall. It doesn't happen, and all of a sudden we got bang, bang, and 2 in a row in Missouri and Kansas, and nothing you can say except for the hunting God smiled on us, you know. So, and we'll take it when it comes, because you hunt hard your whole life for moments like this. So, beautiful buck, beautiful buck. We got to thank J.R. Dietz, our host on this hunt. This is some of the property he's got here. Greg's been hunting with him for quite a few years, and I got the opportunity to come down and hunt with JR this year. We've had a blast. A couple days. We're going to go hang a couple stands for Scotty Swanson today. He's coming in tomorrow. So we're going to hang around a couple days, do a little celebrating, get some field photos, and we'll see you next state.